Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Armored Core Project Phantasma. Now, there's a couple of things that I failed to clarify a little bit in the previous episode. Well, I did start up using the same save file that I had at the end of Armored Core. It is entirely possible to start up this game with a completely new and fresh file, and, I don't think you'll go through the same motions, but you'll still... as a beginner player would in the first game. But you will still have your starter AC as it was, at the beginning of Armored Core 1. And you can still build up and play the game using that. But one thing that you will not have access to at all is any of the secret parts that you would have unlocked from playing Armored Core 1. Those things are completely inaccessible in Project Phantasma without a save file brought over from Armored Core 1, which is why I was kind of a bit confused during the AC test whether or not overweight leg parts had any sort of overweight design had any effect on this. It just seemed kind of odd to me that all that came together, and it didn't seem like overweight had much of an effect. I think it did, it just wasn't an obvious one. Not a completely obvious one. And I'm still not 100% sure whether or not that effect carries over. I think overweight is just one of those things that no matter the Armored Core game, you can only access it by doing 100% or 99% or at least a certain percentage achievement in the game. I think. So, again, don't quote me on that. Another thing is that the only way to really unlock secret parts in Project Phantasma that I'm aware of, because Project Phantasma has its own set of secret parts that you can unlock throughout the course of the game. Unfortunately, the only way to unlock them is via the arena. Beating certain opponents in the arena will earn you certain rewards. More often than not, it's going to be credits. And honestly, that's a good thing about the arena, is while it can also be there just to challenge, it also throws a lot of credits at you just for beating other Ravens. And that's a good way to build up your, when you're early on and you just want to build up your capabilities, you go into an arena challenge one of the Ravens that you can be up against in one of these variety of arenas. Good grief. Ow! I didn't mean to do that. In a variety of different arenas, and yeah, just take on a Raven, and if you succeed, you'll get yourself a certain credit reward, depending on your rank and your the rank that you were defeated them, I think. But another thing that you need to know is that there's also not any sort of downside to this. Like, the arena challenges don't cost you anything. You're at no risk for just going into an arena challenge, and if you don't win, you can just back out gracefully and not lose any credits. So really, the arena is a combination of just being a challenge and some credits for the sake of having credits. Free money, essentially, assuming that you can, of course, beat your opponent. And given the setup that I have, this guy did not stand a chance, unfortunately. I feel bad for him. Just a little bit, but, it's the starting bottom rank AC to take on. If you happen to come into the game with only your starting equipment and you're up against that guy, it's just like, yeah, I feel for him. And yeah, there's a 6,000 credit reward for him. And, as you go up, you can challenge the next person up on the totem pole to jump up to that rank, and so on and so forth and so forth. There's a reason I want to do this, because, like I said before, this is how you unlock the hidden parts in this game, because there are not any hidden parts in the levels of Project Phantasma that I'm aware of. If there is one, comment section, fill me in. But to my knowledge, all of the hidden parts in Project Phantasma come from either the shop or from here. And there is one part one unlockable part that I want to get to. I'm not going to challenge all 50, or, well, 49, I should say, of the arena in this playthrough. I'm going to save all the stuff that you can do in the arena for the game that comes after this, but I do want to get up high enough to unlock a certain reward. So, I'm going to spend some time challenging more of these guys and getting to that point. So, please stand by. This could be a bit of a montage. Snake!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is this going to turn into a game of Ring Around the Rosie? That was stupid. There we go, and that's the part that I was looking to get. By defeating Icarus, we get this special part. Now, what's so special about this part? Well, I'll tell you as soon as... That's not what I meant to click on. As soon as we get into the garage and equip it. Assuming that I can equip it and it's not going to be too heavy. Yep. This is a magazine extension. Basically, increases the amount of ammo in your main weapon by, what was it, 75%? But yeah. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately it does make our AC overweight. But considering the sort of sacrifices that I went through last time, I'm not 100% sure how big of a deal that's going to be until I test it. Because, again, when I tested it, it didn't seem like it was supremely overweight. I mean, our movement is a little bit clunkier. But it does still seem as fast, so I might still have the overweight benefits to a degree. But yeah, I now have like 75 shots in my Kurosawa rather than 50, which was what I had before.
Halting test mode.
And you know what? I think even overweight or not, or whether or not this has overweight capabilities, I think is still going to be acceptable. I just really want the additional ammo for this thing, because, whew boy, having this much power with that much ammo is going to really save my bacon. So I'm going to save the game, and we're going to actually start getting on with the missions now. And get on with all sorts of things. Yes, there are still a lot of arena opponents that I could be challenging, and a lot more rewards that I could get for challenging them. I'm not going to bother, because quite frankly, I got what I needed, and yeah. Let's just get on with the mission. Raid the laboratory. Again, from an unknown requester, so caution here. I have located the area where the prisoner is being held. We request that you plan on a rescue mission. The prisoner we must rescue is being held in an enemy laboratory. Destroy the power supply and then take advantage of the ensuing confusion to rescue the prisoner. After completing the rescue, head for the upper section of the lab and escape in the lightweight plane we have stashed there. Alright. Again, let's just hope that this isn't another bad faith request.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Alright. So let's just get going then. Yeah, our movement seems clunkier, but it doesn't seem necessarily heavier. I really don't know whether or not the overweight capabilities were carried over. I'm not going to push my limits. I think I have a decent setup as it is, overweight or otherwise. Oh boy, which way to go? What's over here? Hello?
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Oh, this gate unlocks.
I guess my
oh.
warning did not deter you. You are becoming a nuisance.
I'm gonna become more than a nuisance for someone like you who can't face up to someone like me. I have a Kurosawa. What have you got? Not a Kurosawa, I can tell you that much.
I will go now. Remember that we are not yet finished.
I think we are. You just pretend that we're not finished because you don't want to face my power. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. Don't know why this guy wants to keep getting in our way, but I will not tolerate him any more than he will not tolerate me. But, you know, him not tolerating me as some sort of nuisance, you know, I'd say that's a him problem. There are more enemies this way. Yeah. Out of the way. I have things to do, people to save, I think. Oh.
Defect detected in the power system. Emergency power on. Some sections are unlocked.
That is very loud.
Emergencies.
Alright, well.
To all security personnel, the test subject has hijacked a battle rig in the 3rd sector. All units pursue.
Okay, a little bit of background noise. It's very loud again. I don't... Criminy. Thought I turned this game down. Probably gonna have to turn it down a little bit more. Alright, what's this about? Okay, that says it's to level 2. And they were talking about something about the 3rd sector, so I'm thinking we should go this way. Just keep on going in the direction where bad things are. That's usually the best cue for games like this. You know, if you don't know where to go, follow the enemy trail. I'm pretty sure they'll lead you somewhere. Oh, what was that noise? Felt like a sting in my ear. And its name was not Stinger. Ha 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 ha. Honeycomb-shaped corridors reminds me of... What does it remind me of? Apart from an actual honeycomb. Going up! That guy came from this way, so apparently there must be things this way.
Please
Coming through.
respond.
Oh!
We need immediate assistance.
Okay, lady. I can respond with immediate assistance. Immediate cutting down assistance at that. Hi.
No time for introductions now. We must escape.
Really? Come on, even a name?
Confirmed that the power system is back online. All systems have been reset.
We cannot delay. Let's go now.
Okay, but only because he said so. I'm still not 100% on this. Like, so far, the mission has gone as it has been described, but, you know, I'm not holding my breath here. This isn't going to be another nightmare. You on board? Alright. Well, let's get out of here and be quick about it. Oh, you're gonna have to be quick about it because we've only got a minute left. Oh, so this is the real stuff. Time to get moving.
Come on, we must hurry. There it is. Get in immediately.
Alright, fine. Whee! Okay, that went as planned. That's good.
I am Sumika. I am the one who requested the rescue mission.
How do you request a mission to be rescued when you were...
I am a raven in Amber Crown. I was captured during my mission.
So you're a raven.
I've heard they are developing an advanced weapon system, but not what type. We do know they're called the Doomsday Organization.
That's very on the nose.
On their Project Phantasma. They are researching how to combine computer technology with the human brain.
Didn't Murakuma already do that with their Human Plus project?
I was almost their first test subject. We cannot leave things as they are. I will stop them, even though it's not really my job. I want you to assist me. I need a strong partner, so you're it.
Why?
This will be your next mission.
Okay, fine. I need a strong partner, so you're it. I only follow the money, lady. And unfortunately, money's been real tight lately. Does this end anytime soon? Or are you going to say something else? What's going on? Okay. Well, that was a thing that we were supposed to do, obviously. Wow, I haven't been paying attention to my credit build-up. So I have a lot of credits to work with if I want to buy some stuff. Actually, I do want to go through and check. You know, we already have that core that was new in this game. You know, this is the core that was your starter core, and this is that other core that I just straight up ignored previously. Are there any kind of new arm types? There's still the weapon arms that I mostly just ignore throughout the game. These are missiles, I believe. Laser cannons. Plasma cannon. That is kind of... Why did they reclassify... From what I understand, they reclassified what were previously called plasma cannons as laser cannons and laser cannons as plasma cannons. I don't know what the point of switching the names around is, and in fact, I feel like calling the things that were laser cannons before plasma cannons now and vice versa, it doesn't really describe them all that well. I still feel like the Kurosawa is better described as a laser cannon rather than a plasma cannon. But whatever. Are these the... No, those are... No, these are the starter legs. Yeah, I remember now. Bunch of heavyweight types. Nothing seems... Oh, this is new. Able to carry heavier loads, but AP is sacrificed. Another... Alright, well, what's the max weight it can carry? 1820. They do look spindly. I'll buy them anyway, since they're, I think, new games for this, new legs for this game. New games for this leg. What am I, freaking stupid? And I don't know how much the overweightness is going to be a factor anyway. Oh, they can actually... These can actually carry the load of this core, and by God, they look ridiculously spindly. But they can actually support the weight better than the legs that I had before. Granted, so could these, but they wouldn't move as fast. Let me give it a quick test. To see, once again, if there's going to be any change in performance. Because, again, I don't know whether or not the overweight capability carries over from game to game.
System.
Or...
Test mode.
You know, it still vaguely seems the same. So, I just don't know. If there is... Maybe I was just wrong in thinking that overweight capability had a significant impact. Whatever. Let's go back to the main menu. We will go with this setup. We have less AP, but the whole point of this build I want to do from now on is to be just more about high speed and less about the taking hits and damage and whatnot. Yeah, our total AP is not great, but it will do. Alright, what's next on the mission Oh, we have 2 different missions. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make a choice. Do I want to go through the underground maze or disrupt the military units? Eeny, meeny, miny. Well, this one pays more. I'm just gonna do it anyway, regardless. We would like you to disrupt the Doomsday Organization's military exercises. We've been informed that the organization has been using these exercises to collect data for Project Phantasma. Destroy all opposing forces. Military drill area, destroy opposing forces. Alright. I'll see if I can actually do it. Rusty Neil? What's Neil got to do with anything?
We will begin the infiltration. Please destroy all opposition.
No problemo.
System. Engaging
Hey,
combat
don't shoot
mode.
at me immediately. Stupid flyers. I can deal with you. Get out of the way. I will crush you. Oh. I haven't been paying attention to my energy. Well, that's my own fault. That's my own fault. I can... Stop.
I have confirmation of enemy reinforcements. Please destroy them in their entirety.
I'm trying, lady. They are tough and relentless. Sheesh, those flyers are an annoyance. Anyway, let's get on with it. Real quickly now. Oh, I didn't realize I was that close to the edge there. I wasn't paying attention. Well, whatever. What is that thing, anyway? Looks like a big hulk of Mammothsidon Power Ranger thing. Whoa, okay. Fine. Oh, there's another one, and it's shooting a lot of missiles. Let's see if I can cut it down. Yeah. Having trouble, Samika? Wait a minute. RC? I swear her core looks like RC.
All opposition has been defeated. We will now return.
Okie dokie then.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Well, that was a thing. All enemies cleared out, and apparently Sumika is dressed up, cosplaying as RC for some reason. I'm not sure how else to comment on that. Next mission, disrupt shipping lanes. We want you to disrupt Project Phantasma-related shipping lanes. Although we do not have many details on the project, we should not ignore its existence. The targets are the enemy transport vehicles. Note that the Rampart Bridge is located in front of the military zone. Before they cross the bridge, destroy the enemy transports. If even one of them gets through, the mission will be considered a failure. We have established a surveillance operation before the bridge at points A, B, and C, where we'll keep you updated. Listen for details. Huh? Okay, not like we have much choice in the matter. We're not getting many missions now that we're stuck here in Amber Crown. So we better do what this Sumika lady wants us. Otherwise we're not getting paid.
Main system engaging combat mode.
We've confirmed the presence of the transport
Whoa.
vehicles.
Can you stop launching rockets at me? Yeah, you too. Oh, you are a mech. Whoa! Missiles! Was that a helicopter? Oh. Man, why are these things so tough? Wouldn't expect armored cars to be so tough against a Kurosawa. Whoa. Okay. Okay, what are you? Why are you? Should I ignore you? I'm going to ignore you. My target's not you. Whee! I'm having so much fun being so lightweight. Fragility's still a bit of a problem, though, but hopefully being a glass... I can deal with being a bit of a glass cannon.
All vehicles destroyed.
Okay.
Well done.
Destruction
Huzzah!
of all targets confirmed.
Ow! I should not have done that before stretching my arms
Target
out a
of
bit.
operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
And that's another mission down! And I think we're done. We were going to call it quits for this episode of Let's Play Armored Core Project Phantasma. It's phantasmic! Oh, wait. We have got mail first. We found remnants of the large weapon, the likes of which have not come across before. They're probably related to the secret project known as Phantasma. Thank you for your thorough and efficient work. Well, thank you too, Sumika. I'll take a paycheck. But that will have to do it, like I said, for this episode of Let's Play Armored Core Project Phantasma. We will be back soon with more, so until then, I'd like to say thank you absolutely everyone for watching. As always, there will be links in the description below my various social media outlets, as well as my comic page if you care to follow up on that. Devasia mentality saying, peace out.